I don't know if you noticed, but something's a little different for this episode.
We're bringing it back.
Bringing it back.
Old school.
Old school two straws. We're breaking down UFC 302. We have Islam Makhachev versus Dustin Poirier. But first, we want to talk about the greatest boxing match that has ever happened in the history of boxing.
Just watched the Al versus Paige fight. Makes me think, where does Beck Rollins fit into the scenario?
Yes.
She's not used to taking poundings, but she sure can deliver a hit.
Oh, she's not used to it?
No.
No? Oh, okay.
Would be a great matchup, especially thinking about one taking the strap from the other. Get it?
Yeah. Good one. Thanks to all these influencers, this is where we're at.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter that it's for something. It's just people beating each other up.
Yeah. But at least these old guys are getting work. Like Tyson and Jake Paul get to fight each other. That's something.
How about Tyson being asked, what do you want people to know about you? To which he responded, nothing, fuck you. I think I found my mantra.
Yeah, that sounds right up about your alley.
Thanks for noticing.
Let's break down Paige versus Ellie. And we're back. So we're going to talk about UFC 302. Yeah, they're back in New Jersey so soon. I mean, I guess they had to come back after that Fjord main event.
Oh, they had to. I was there, and basically by the fifth round, the only people left were Blanchfield and Fiore's family. Even the Jersey Shore crew didn't bother to show up.
Oh, Blanchfield's mom was just like, "You're doing great, honey." Well, let's talk about Islam Makhachev versus Dustin Poirier. I feel like you can pretty much say Islam Makhachev is the inaugural 145-pound champ. Because he only beat Volk in his defenses twice.
How much can you root for a guy who beat up an old man?
I know, right? Conor McGregor much?
Volk and Dustin are actually the same age.
Oh.
Don't tell Islam, though.
Maybe that's why he's trying to retire so soon. He's like, done.
I get the early bird special.
Yeah.
What's the matinee special too?
Yeah, I go to matinees. I bring my own hot sauce to functions.
Well, basically, he says he doesn't want to climb the ladder anymore. Bad hips and all.
All I know is they better check Poirier's gloves because he might have some hot sauce on him. He's fitting to bring the heat. And he's coming out with his own bourbon, apparently. It's called Rare Stash.
Oh, does Islam have anything like that?
Yeah, he has an endorsement. It's called No Stash. It's a water endorsement.
This fight for me, I'm always rooting for Dustin Poirier just because I think he's just a really easy person to root for.
Yeah.
But Makhachev is I think on another level. Although he seemed way more human after he lost the first one to Volk. Yes. I said it.
Wow.
I said what I said.
Bold claims.
I know. That's how I feel. That's how I saw it. But everybody forgets about that because it was such a devastating knockout the second go around.
Yeah.
So I think that this will be a really good test because Dustin Poirier is a natural 155er. He's also a southpaw. He has great striking, and I think that's where Makhachev kind of lacks. He makes up for it with great grappling and power, but I think that Dustin has the edge with the striking.
And he's been fighting 155ers too.
Yes.
Which might be a rude awakening when Islam comes in. He's fighting someone as big as him. I forgot that Islam actually looks kind of normal size because he's fought Volkanovski twice, and that's my most recent memory of him. But he actually looked kind of small against certain people. And Dustin Poirier, like you said, he's southpaw. He likes to do that switch stance coming in. He like kind of charges and switches as he comes through, and that's what really messed up Islam Makhachev in the first Volkanovski fight. So I'm expecting him to try to get some of that going. I'm a little nervous, though, because he likes to dip. He likes to swing his head. And if Islam's throwing those kicks up there and timing them really well, we know he has the power to finish people. I mean, that's what happened to Dustin against, who was it, Gaethje? Wait, why isn't Gaethje fighting for the belt? Oh, my God. yeah.
You know why.
Good reason. It's a good reason. It was an awesome fight. We loved it. We loved every moment of it. What's the over-under that Dustin jumps to Gilly in this one?
Girl, I bet his corner is dying and begging him not to do it because it's high.
You know he's going to do it,
He's going to do it. He can't help himself.
He's going to do it.
You can tell when it's about to happen. He just starts like getting a little itchy, little trigger finger itchy.
Hey, not everyone can be Angela Hillatine.
Oh, they cannot.
Just saying. I mean, he did it against Khabib when they fought. And, you know, he has to have a little PTSD when he gets in the cage and he sees Islam Makhachev standing across from him. Like, you can't think of one and not think of the other.
It's like the ultimate intimidation factor when you have somebody like that you've lost to in your opponent's corner.
Exactly. Oh, is he going to corner him this time? Because he wasn't.
I mean, I don't see why not.
He wasn't in the Volk corner either times.
Maybe
What's that about?
Psychological. I don't know.
Psychologically, though, it's basically going to be like he's there. I mean, you think of Islam Makhachev and you think of Khabib. It's like thinking of Bert and not thinking of Ernie.
Very true.
Next, we have Sean Strickland versus Paulo Costa.
Twitter's main event.
Ooh, X, Jess. It's X now.
Oh, sorry, I'm old.
This is going to be for the inaugural Toxic Masculinity belt. Who will be the most problematic at the press conference? That's the question.
Whoever makes the most homophobic and sexual remarks wins.
Yeah. Like, why is Strickland so obsessed with gay people anyway? Like, who hurt him?
Oh, Angela.
Well, you know, Paulo Costa was the victim of some unwanted touching.
Is that where the secret juice came from?
Maybe.
Yeah, he got written like Twisted Steel at a rodeo.
Oh! Well, as long as Sal D'Amato isn't judging those fights, neither of them have to worry about getting fucked. Pew, pew. You know, this is Paulo's second fight back since getting staph on his arm, almost losing it. But also Strickland's first fight back since losing the title and, more importantly, losing his Insta-girlfriend, Nina.
What?
She's doing videos with someone else.
What?
It's Paulo.
Luckily, though, Strickland has a really great guard. He plays great defense, so I think that his eyes and his cup will be protected.
Yeah, he does a good job of protecting everything, Philly shelling, getting his hips in front of the groin, making sure that doesn't happen too much. And if it does happen, I think he should do like the Alex Pereira, like, no, we're fine. Don't stop the action. I need to continue pressing this guy. But yeah, Paulo Costa showed that he is still dangerous in the Whitaker fight. So Strickland has to be tight with his guard and has to just do what he always does. But I feel like a jab's going to keep him away and keep him on the way to a victory.
I see Strickland winning this one.
Yeah.
I do. Even though Paulo Costa looked really good against Whitaker, it was probably his best fight in years. He showed up in shape, which I don't think he has shown up in shape in a very long time.
I mean, that Luke Rockhold was kind of tiring to watch.
I was exhausted for them. I'm still tired thinking about that fight.
It's like when two dads who used to fight got in a scuffle at a cookout.
Yep.
They were pretty tight. They were like, wait, hold on. Okay, let's go.
Everybody just standing clear, letting them get it out.
Yeah, they'll tire themselves out eventually.
Separate them when it's safe.
Yeah, but he definitely looked more like a fighter and a dangerous fighter. This the same fighter he used to be in the Whitaker fight. So this is going to be a tough test for Sean, but I feel like if he does what he's always done, he's going to go away with the victory.
I think so. He has a great ability to take people out of their game. We have Kevin Holland, the people's champ, who for some reason does not want to be champ. He just wants to get paid, which I totally understand.
I get
Might
it.
be nice to get champ money, though.
Hey.
I'm just saying, I've heard it's really nice. And then we have Michal Cat Steps on keyboard.
Yeah. It's Olenjungchek.
Totally. That's how you say it.
Olenjungchek.
Good luck trying to say that to Siri, guys.
Yeah, Siri, find Olenjungchek's record. She's ghosted me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not biting.
I always felt like Kevin Holland was like a real life Meteor Man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like that old movie. He's like a real life superhero when he's not disarming robbers at a restaurant or getting back an old lady's purse from the bad guys. He's collecting his own fight purse with a short nose fight.
Fair enough.
Damn, I nailed that. Yeah. I'm like, you better write fluff.
Olenchek?
Olengchek. Olenjehek.
Wow.
Olenjehek. I wrote it phonetically and then autocorrect keeps fucking me.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm just going to say it how I say it.
Yeah, say how you say it.
Olenchek.
Olenjek.
Yeah. I said I was going to say it how I say it. That's how it came out.
Please say it.
That's how it came out. That's how it's going to come
The cat
out.
wrote it that way. That's what the cat wrote on my keyboard.
Well, I think he is the perfect opponent for him because he can have a lot of fun with him because he pressures in and he uses his face as a punching bag.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, this guy is a bullet sponge. He kind of uses that Homer Simpson defense.
Just absorbs everything.
Yeah, absorbs everything, lets you get tired from punching him, and then he knocks you out. Like, he's pretty dangerous with that. He can take a lot of damage. I don't remember too many of his fights, but he has a win over Sam Alvey.
Who doesn't?
Oh.
Sorry, Sam. Well, the kid is Polish, so you know he has power everywhere.
Polish power.
Polish power. He looks deceptively strong, so Big Mouth is going to have to keep his words to a minimum.
Zip it up. I bet Holland learned some Polish phrases just so he could chat with him during the fight.
If he was smart, he would.
Let's try some out. This is what I think.
Okay.
This is what I think Kevin learned for his fight.
Kurwa.
Yeah, that means like, what? How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Yeah. Govna. It means good morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good
like,
one to know.
hello, governor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top of the morning. Yeah, it does sound like
Yeah.
that. Okay.
What else?
I didn't know it like, sounded so
it
similar.
translates. It's
Yeah.
Roman languages,
Yep.
they're all similar.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Just like the Latin languages, I guess. Bierdalai?
What's
Means
what's
goodbye.
Goodbye, good evening.
Yep.
Speardelai.
Mm-hmm.
Speardelai. Dupek.
Okay.
Dupek. Yeah, like please, after you.
Oh, that's so polite. You could
Dupek.
say that when they're entering the cage.
Yeah, Dupek. Dupek. Hey, Dupek. We're pretty good.
I'm really impressed with our accents as well.
If we meet someone Polish, we know what to say. Another fight we have on the main card is Jalton Almeida versus Alexander Romanov.
It's always a little confusing to me when you have two guys that can knock each other out with one punch that choose to wrestle around and grind each other out on the ground.
Yeah, this fight could be really exciting, but it's probably going to be really boring.
High 90s.
Yeah. High chance of boredom. He had a crazy fight with Curtis Blades. He also had a really lackluster fight with Derek Lewis. Almeida did. If there's Lewis, he just kind of wrestle fucked him, asserted his dominance. It was really impressive, but not super exciting. But then with Curtis Blades, he tried to do the same thing and then ate a fistful of hammer fist for it.
Ooh.
Yeah, so with Romanov, I think he's just going to have to keep moving. Otherwise, same thing might happen.
Romanov is a big boy. It's essentially going to have to be a gorilla fight. His belly is hypnotic, though. So if he uses his footwork really well, he can put him into a trance, lull him into a state of relaxedness, and then take him down.
Yeah, like Shakira.
Exactly.
Exactly like Shakira. He was a negative 220 favorite, 2,200 favorite.
That's offensive.
How do you say that?
2,200?
Yeah.
It's all right. We got there. I knew what you're saying. Got you.
Did you know he was a negative 2,200 favorite against Chase Sherman?
No, that's offensive.
It was rude.
Yeah.
Against an actual gorilla. He's the vanilla gorilla, and Romanov is King Kong. So I guess regular gorilla loses to King Kong, who's a very big gorilla.
I was also wondering if he went to Patty Pimlett's barber again.
Yeah, I wonder if he's going to do that again for this fight.
It's hard to steal that kind of hairstyle from him. So you're always going to be in Patty Pimlett's shadow.
I mean, that guy's pretty big. I feel like Patty Pimlett's going to be in his shadow even at his biggest.
Fair enough.
You know, I've had 25 fights in the UFC, and people still confuse me for the titty KO girl. Casuals.
Shame on you. Next fight, we have Randy Brown versus Dos Santos. Don't ask me to say that first name, though.
Alexi Dos Santos. Oh, I never heard of him. This should be a really tough debut. I mean, Randy Brown's really good.
No. He's been in the UFC since 2015.
Oh.
He also KO'd Strickland.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Typical Brazilian fighter who's beat all of your favorite fighters, but you never heard of him.
Huh, that's funny because Randy Brown is kind of the same, only I know about him because I'm black. We pay attention to each other. Randy Brown's a gamer in both senses. Like, he always shows up to fight. He has really nasty grappling, really long game. Like, he's kind of built like a spider. He could have stolen Anderson Silva's nickname, and he uses his range well. So,
I mean, he potentially could be Anderson Silva's child.
He could.
You never know.
Or a skinny John Jones. Skinny
Or-
baby John Jones. Yeah, definitely. Hopefully this fight will give both of them a little more name value when it comes to the casual fans.
Pay attention.
Sorry, Dos Santos. We have some other fun fights on the card too.
Yeah, we have Roman Kopylov. That kid actually looks like he is in between Ben Askren and Chase Hooper on the evolutionary timeline.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a Pokemon evolution chart.
Yeah.
The end you get to copy loft.
Anyways, and Mickey Gall is back.
Ooh.
He's taking on Basil Hafez.
Oh, that's my favorite whiskey.
It's not the same thing, Angela.
Oh.
But I know where your post-fight mindset is at.
And then we have the Street Beefs main event on the prelims too. We have Aylin Perez versus Jocelyn Edwards.
Damn, tell me more about that.
Yeah, did you hear about the fight that went down on the streets or in the PI?
No.
So, girl, let me tell you, this was months ago. Aylin was apparently training, and
Jocelyn walks by,
she had
and
said some stuff about Jocelyn Edwards' fight. So Jocelyn's in the PI when Aylin's there, and she's getting ready for another fight. Over, and breaks it up, and he's like, the coach had to choke in deep and almost choke. So Aylin ended up fighting with a black eye that she did not get from her opponent. It was from that whole scuffle.
Damn.
So I don't know who started it. The story's still out there. There's been no video release. No charges have been pressed. But they get to settle in the cage, which is, I feel like that's justice right there.
I feel like that's what should happen.
Yeah.
No, they're totally going to fuck each other up. It's going to be fight of the night. It's going to be great. Let's
Hey.
put this one on pay-per-view.
Hey, prop bet, fight of the night. That one. Street Beef's main event. So, Jess, we're going to do picks real quick.
Okay.
And I don't have it right now, but I'm going to have a scoreboard, and we're going to see who has the most correct picks for the main card.
Okay.
Would you like to go first?
Sure.
Who you got for Islam Makhachev versus Dustin Poirier?
Poirier.
Oh, Sean Strickland versus Costa.
Strickland.
Oh, Kevin Holland versus Michalek.
Holland.
Ah, okay. You just can't say his name. Jonathan Almeida versus Alexander Romanov.
Ooh, Almeida.
Oh, Randy Brown versus Elizu dos Santos.
I got to go with Dos Santos.
All right.
Starting from the top again?
Sure.
Or are we doing other fights?
Yeah, this is a duel. We're gonna see
okay.
whose duel gives you the most bits.
Oh, right.
Brought to you by Duelbits. Rewarding.
Beyond Limits.
Yes.
We got it.
Yes.
We got it.
Good job. Good job. All right.
All right. Who do you have? The champ, Islam Makhachev or Dustin Poirier?
Poirier.
All right. Strickland or Costa?
Strickland.
Okay.
I feel like we have the same picks. I forget what you said already.
We're on the same page.
Okay.
Holland or
Holland.
Okay. Almeida or Romanov?
Almeida.
Okay. Brown or Dos Santos?
Brown.
The only one we disagree on.
Dang. All right. We'll see who the winner is. And then you guys can pick what the loser has to do.
And for all of you old school Two Straws fans, you know what the consequences to losing a bet are. I know. Little foot rub.
Yeah.
Little clam teeny action.
Mm-mm.
But
the
you can't-
possibilities are endless.
You can't pick the same ones, though. You got to come up with some new ones.
Do you want a different teeny?
Do you? You're going to be losing.
Ooh, it's time for the burrito to make an appearance.
God.
Have I ever given you a burrito?
No.
Oh, it's so bad.
That sounds terrible.
All right, loser has to drink a burrito.
Fine.
Oh, shit. Shake
Bet.
on it. All right, guys, this has been another Two Straws. See ya at 3:02.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, what's your favorite Polish word?
Kurwa.
Oh, what does that mean?
Bitch whore.
You're supposed to act like it's a nice one.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I just really like saying bitch whore.
I mean, that's
It's really
pretty
fun.
funny, right?
It's really fun. Okay, I'll do it.